Going on adventures with the cat. Okay, so we're going outside, and this isn't something that most booktubers do.
Don't know what to read or what book to choose. Just check out easy books and BookTube news.
On BookTube news today, I keep trying to record this and it's not working out. But I wanted to talk about ow, it is hot out here. It's like 100 degrees outside. But kind of book censorship, like your own kind of censorship, in which you know, a lot of times I get on Facebook and I see 50 Shades of Grey kind of posts, and you know, I don't necessarily want to read that book. But sometimes I find myself, I'm like, why are you reading this book? But I don't say it because I think that's a rude thing to tell somebody, because I don't feel like you should go around telling somebody that they're not allowed to read a book, because it could be the book that jumpstarts their reading love, or, you know, reigniting that love of reading, that kind of thing. And I know there's another popular book series that not a lot of people approve of that really started getting me into reading, and you can guess what that is in the comments. But you know, to go around and saying, oh, you shouldn't read that book, and, you know, here's some better book. No, you can recommend books. That's fine. That's all good. That's nice. But going around saying, no, you shouldn't read that book because X, Y, and Z, or because Christian Grey isn't real. Because I've seen that argument. Somebody was like, oh, just like Edward Cullen isn't real, Christian Grey isn't real. And I was like, you know, if somebody told me and came up to me and said Etienne St. Clair from, you know, Anna and the French Kiss was not real, I would probably want to punch them in the face, because I get very attached to my fictional characters. Yeah, I know they're not real, but that's something that we do. And it's something that we love to do. It's not something that we just sit around going, oh, well, that's a nice idea, let me just get attached to this character. No, it's, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're getting to know this person and all those kinds of things, and for somebody to sit there and tell you, no, that's not real, it's kind of a slap in the face, and it's kind of like, who are you? Who are you to tell me what to do and what to like and not to like? And what are you doing over here? He's like licking everything. But anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by this crazy cat, just, like, you know, recommend books that you think that person would enjoy based on what they're reading, but not necessarily to be like, oh, what you're reading is bad. It's like, you know, I see that you like, because for instance, one of my friends, she quoted The Notebook, and I was like, hey, you like Nicholas Sparks, why don't you read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, because they're both emotional roller coasters, as I've heard. I know I've read The Fault in Our Stars, but I haven't read The Notebook. I've read The Last Song, but that's something good to do instead of just going, oh no, let's censor that. It's like, no, let me tell you about a book that is, you know, something similar, and maybe it could, you know, help you out or whatever. And so, yeah, so that's a solution. So if you would like to tell me below some, you know, tweets or, you know, things like that you've seen from people that you're like, oh, book rage, why are you reading this book? Why is it so awful? And, like, what did you do about it? Like, did you sit there and go, oh, let's debate about how bad that book is? Or did you instead say, hey, I see that you like this book, why don't you, like, do you like this book, or have you read this book? And, you know, helping a brother out, you know, that kind of thing. And so, what are you doing now? Is it too hot out here? I think that's all for BookTube news. I hope you all have a great day and keep reading.